Taking a look at college and cash, a new study from Fidelity reveals more than 3 in 4 parents have started socking money away for their children's college education. That's a good thing. With more on that study, Rita, Assaf, the Vice President of Retirement and College at Fidelity Investments. Good to have you here. And how has the pandemic interrupted how parents save for college?
Well, a lot has changed in just a short time. Nearly two out of 3 parents feel positive about college planning, more so than last year. But I think there's more to change as we transition into traditional in-learning experience. But the pandemic's shift to virtual or hybrid learning has actually been top of mind for many families. And this is significant because if there is more change to in-person learning, families are saying that their children would be most likely to consider a gap year or even go to an online only college before transferring to an in-person institution.
What matters the most to parents saving for college? COVID, inflation, or the stock market uncertainty?
Well, these days parents are less concerned about COVID and its impact on college savings and are more concerned about inflation and market uncertainty. And then, of course, top of mind is student debt. 79% of our respondents agree that student debt is a top motivator for saving. And while the recent student loan debt forgiveness would definitely provide relief, it doesn't solve the issues around the cost of college. And what's worse, nearly a third of the parents surveyed have their own student debt and have admitted they haven't even started saving for their children's education because of it. So it just continues to perpetuate the cycle.
What would be some tips to help families lessen some of that stress of saving for college?
Well, there are 3 tips that you can take. First, have a plan in place. Parents would never recommend to their children to not plan for a test and simply guess. So, yet 29% of our parents surveyed aren't sure what the cost of college will be when their child enrolls, and most use their own best guess. But the good news is it's never too early or too late to start saving, and using a dedicated account like a 529 is a great way to take advantage of tax benefits while saving. Number 2, sit down with your child and talk about their future education and potential financial responsibilities. And 3, do your homework around debt. Debt might be a tool for your college savings, but the type of debt you take on is important. We've seen parents increasingly take out what's called federal plus loans, which are in the name of the parent, not the child, and generally have higher interest rates, which can impact other life goals like saving for retirement or paying down a mortgage. So it's really important to understand how much debt you might be taking on and how you plan to pay for it.
Where can people go for more information on college planning?
Well, you can visit fidelity.com/college for a lot more resources, education, and tools that we have available to help parents with their college journey.
Thank you for your tips today.
Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.